Welcome back to your very own Happy Hour Skills Upgrade, and this is your host John Elvis bringing to you, after 8 exciting sessions, the final workshop of the camp. The journey began on the 3rd of July, coming to you every Friday and Saturday as we celebrated our parish's 75th anniversary. The workshops covered skills helping you to keep your mind fit and active, indulge your taste buds, be creative, groom yourselves, and on dance. Well, till date, we received an overwhelming 8,500 views across all our workshops. Thank you for tuning in. In the past, we've already brought you workshop teaching us on how to keep ourselves fit, healthy and active. Today, we bring to you another workshop once again, teaching us on how to stay fit, healthy and active, but it involves something new and refreshing, and that is mobility and strength workout. Mobility focuses on helping us to move our muscle tendons and joints, while the strength part of it focuses on stimulating them so that there is increased circulation and muscle activation. These are low-intensity workouts that can be done by everybody to ensure that there is constant movement in our body, especially in these situations. To upskill us, we bring to you a professional with over 5 years of experience as a fitness coach and a personal trainer. He believes that a healthy body is the first step to a healthy life. Being a footballer and a fitness enthusiast, he specializes in designing body weight and strength training workouts for individuals from the age of 18 to 60. He holds a postgraduate degree from the Institute of Sports Science and Technology India, as well as is affiliated to the International Sports Professional Association, Chicago, USA. A certified personal trainer from the Gold Gym Institute, as well as he's a certified yoga instructor from the Yoga Institute, Mumbai. He also holds various certifications from the American College of Sports Medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to learn some easy workouts. Presenting our professional for today, Reyhan Rodrigues.
Welcome to today's session. My name is Reyhan Rodrigues and I'm going to be your coach guiding into the strength and mobility workout that we planned for today. So the workout is going to be roughly around 40-45 minutes of time. You don't need any major equipment for this. You can do it at home at your own convenience. All you need is a yoga mat and a chair and you're good to go. So I'll be guiding you through the entire session. I'll explain to you each and every workout and how the workout session is going to be broken down. But it's up to you. You can work out along with me now. Just make sure that if in case you have any kind of medical condition or any physical limitation that you are facing, do consult your doctor before you can start off with these exercises. So before we start with today's workout, let me give you a few instructions that you need to keep in mind. First, keep a bottle of water ready so that you have something to keep yourself hydrated. Second, keep a towel ready that you can wipe your face off, wipe your sweat off the moment you start perspiring. And do not start the workout without making sure that you have a pair of shoes on. Preferably sports shoes would do, but yeah, but just make sure you have some shoes on that you stay on. So now that we have our shoes on, we have all the equipment we need ready for the workout, let me take you straight into the workout. I'll just quickly explain the workout to you so you have an understanding about how the workout session is going to proceed. It's going to be broken down into 4 parts. We have a warm-up, a strength session, a mobility session, and then a cool down with the stretches that we'll be doing. Okay, so I'll explain to you the warm-up and then we will proceed into the later part of the workout. For a warm-up, we have 4 exercises followed by a movement routine that we'll be doing. Now, this is in a form of a circuit. So we will be doing it for 20 seconds, followed by the 10-second movement to mobilize our body to make our joints work. Okay. So every 20 seconds, we will be doing something like spot jogging or spot walking. So you can do it standing in one place. If you're doing spot walking, make sure you don't stomp into the ground. Just slightly move your feet, keep your legs up, drive your knees higher, but do not stomp into the ground. Okay. Keep the intensity light. It's just about keeping the activity going. So we will be doing this particular exercise, spot walking for 20 seconds, followed by a movement for 10 seconds. Now, the 10-second movements, there are 4 of them. First one, it's called arm swings. Alright, so like the name suggests, you take your arms, and it's about swinging it back and forth. You can either do it horizontally or you can do it vertically. If you want, you can just change it for those 10 seconds, whatever suits you better. It's just dynamic stretches that you will be doing to keep your body ready for the workout, alright? So remember, the first exercise is arm swings. Second exercise that we'll be doing is leg swings. So you're keeping your hands on your waist, you swing your leg back and forth. You don't have to kick, just move your leg as much as you can, okay? Do it on your right leg, on your left leg as well, so you can alternate it between the sets, okay? The third exercise that we'll be doing for the 10-second period is arm circles. With your hands in the side, just make sure you make small circles with them, okay? Keep your fist closed, don't keep it open, and just small circles. You can go clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's as per your convenience, okay? And the fourth exercise is going to be leg circles now. So once again, keeping your hand on your waist, okay? Just lift your leg off the ground and make small circles so that you mobilize your legs from your hips, okay? This will help us free up our joints, awaken the muscles so that we can have a pain-free and a very effective workout. So now that we finished with our warm-up, let's proceed into our next round for the workout. Okay, we're going to be now going into the mobility session. Okay, so I want you to rest. Make sure you have a sip of water. Wipe yourself off while I explain to you what are the exercises for this round in our workout. So in the mobility drills, okay, we are going to be focusing on doing activities that work on the range of motion of every muscle group. Okay, it's so that it helps our body mobilize more. We can move more freely without any aches or pains. The first exercise, and we have a set of 3 exercises that we'll be doing. But the first exercise, okay, I'll be demonstrating what the exercise is for you. Remember, all 3 exercises, we will be doing it for 10 repetitions each, and we will be doing 2 rounds of these. Okay, so proceeding into this, first exercise that we are going to be doing is going to be a front raise, okay, into a bend over, and then proceeding into a squat. Now, if in case you have any issues with your knees and you cannot squat or you've not done a squat before, that is now when you will use the chair. Okay, so first I'll just demonstrate and show it to you with the chair, and then I'll show it to you without the chair. So after you place the chair, make sure you keep your feet hip width apart. Alright, proceeding into front raise. Alright, make sure you're looking forward, so you go front raise, you bend over keeping your back straight, and then you sit down. Standing up again, bend over with your back straight, and sit down with your arms up. Alright, if you see at all times my back is straight, try not to round your back. Okay, make sure you keep your chest up, keep your back straight. So, as you raise your arms up, you inhale, exhale as you bend forward, inhale as you go down, exhale and come up. Alright, so this is the exercise that we'll be doing for our first drill. Same way, if you are at an advanced level, you don't need the chair, you can directly go into doing a squat. So you go, your arm raise, you bend over, down into your squat, and you come up. Alright, that's the exercise. Get ready now. We will be doing this particular movement for 10 reps. That was a good set, guys. Alright, now we go into the second exercise for our mobility drill. Okay, this second exercise is going to be a step back lunge, alright, with a lateral arm reach. Okay, I'm going to be showing you both. If you have not done a lunge before, or if you have any discomfort with your knees, make sure you follow the regression that I'm going to show you next. If you have been exercising and you're at an advanced or an intermediate level, then you can do it the way I showed you, and I will tell you how to do it. Okay, so standing on your mat with your feet again hip width apart. Okay, keeping your hands on the waist, make sure you step back and come down, dropping your knee on the mat. Now when you drop your knee on the mat, you got to make sure that this knee doesn't go further than your toes. Keeping this in line with your ankle. That is the right posture that you need when you're in a lunge position. Okay, so the reason I'm keeping my knees down is in case if you've not done a lunge before, I don't want you to stress yourself out. So keeping your hands on your waist. Now you take the leg that is gone back, the same hand up, and you bend towards the opposite side. Come back, hand back on your waist, and step back up. Switch back to the next leg, get your leg down, hand up, bend towards the side, come back up, and stand. Okay, if you're at an advanced level and you've done a lunge before, or you don't have any discomfort in your knee, what you can do is step back, go down, keep your knee off the ground. But make sure when you're doing this, your knee again doesn't come further. Put your hands on the waist, raise it up, bend sideways, come back in, and come up again. Step back with the other leg. Again, knee off the ground, hand up, bend sideways, back straight again, and you step back in. Okay? This is our next exercise that we're going to be doing for our mobility. Again, it's going to be 10 repetitions. Alright? So, get ready, step onto your mats, and follow along with me. Alright, so now that we finished with the second exercise for our mobility drills, we will proceed into the third one. Okay? So for this, what I want you to do is come down onto your knees on your mat. Okay? And see which position is most suitable for you. If you want to stay on your knees with your ankles flexed, or you want to stay on your knees with your ankles relaxed. Alright, now relaxing your ankles, it may cause some discomfort if you've not done the exercises before, but if you haven't, I would advise you to keep your ankles a bit flexed. Now, the exercise is more focused towards mobilizing your shoulder muscles as well as your back muscle. Okay, so do it slowly. We're going to go into a child pose, okay, and then from the child pose you'll proceed into going into a push-up. Right? If you've not done a push-up before, it's absolutely fine. I'm going to show you a regression first, and then we can proceed into doing the advanced movement. So, the exercises goes as follows. So, with your hands forward, you drop your hips down, let your head sink between your shoulders. Make sure you get your arms extended as much as you can. Alright, and then pushing from your hips, you come forward into an extended plank. Slowly sink your hips in and look forward. Again, pick your hips up, go back and drop your hips down. Once again, come forward. As you breathe out, sink your hips down and look forward. Again, as you inhale, take your hips back and go. For those of you at an advanced level, this is what you can do. I'll just show it to you. With your hands forward, same way. Let's start with the hips back. You come all the way up into a high plank position. Okay? You go down into a push-up and then pick yourself up. When you're coming back, take your hips back. Again, come forward into a high plank. Come down as you would go down in a push-up and then push yourself up so that you work your shoulder muscles. Exhaling again, come back, drop your hips down. Alright, so see which method suits you better. We again will be doing 10 reps of these. Alright, so do it as per your own pace. Follow my lead and let's do this together. Alright, so that was a good circuit working on our mobility. Okay, we are now proceeding into the third part of our workout. That's the strength aspect, where we're going to stimulate our muscles so that we build more strength in them. Okay, this again is a section with 3 exercises. Okay, and each of these exercises you can do for between 10 to 12 reps. So I will demonstrate to you what the exercises are. Just like before, I will show it to you as a beginner what you can do, or at an advanced level what you can do. So the first exercise is more working on your whole body and on your cardiovascular endurance. Okay, so it's called star jacks. Okay, if you're at a beginner level, you can do it very easy. Just come down and step and open wide. Come back in, step and open wide. So same way, just inhale and exhale as you open. Inhale again and exhale as you step wide. Now, if you are at an advanced level, again, you can add a jump to it. So as you come down, you jump up and then you open. Okay, so make sure you do it back to back. I will show you 3 reps of it, how it will look if you are at an advanced level. So you hug and open, hug and open, hug and open. Alright, so that's the first exercise. Okay, remember 10 to 12 reps of this. Okay, with me, let's go. Alright, so that was good. Now that we've got our heart rate racing by doing the step jacks, okay, we're going to go into the next set of our exercises. The next exercise is an incline push-up with a shoulder tap. Okay, so you can now do it whichever one suits you better. If you've not done a push-up before, okay, you can keep your knees down. I'm going to show both of them to you. See what's most suitable to you and you can follow along accordingly. So, get down on your mat. Same way, with your knees, keep your ankles flexed, your hands forward, okay? For those at a beginner level, you can follow this particular way, alright? With your arms extended, keep your body straight, make sure your hips are not back, your wrist, your elbow and your shoulder is in one line, okay? From this position, our exercise is very simple. All you got to do is just make sure you tap your shoulders, alright? The probable mistake that you may do is, when you are tapping, you may tend to move your hips. Make sure you don't do that. Keep your core engaged, keep your hips stable, and then work to only tapping your shoulders. Now, if you are at an advanced level and you have done a push-up, you are able to take your weight on your arms. You can keep your hands into the mat. Rather than keeping your knees down, you can pick your knees up. Alright? And from here, you can then go into a tap, tap, a push-up. Once again, tap, tap, and a push-up. Alright? See what suits you better. You know yourself, if you've done a workout before and you feel you have that strength in your arms, I'll be more than happy for you to follow along in the advanced movement. For the third exercise of our strength routine, okay? For this, you just need the chair, alright? This exercise, we're going to be focusing on our core strength, the strength in our glutes, okay? So more of a lower body exercise. If you're at an advanced level, okay, you don't need the chair, you can do it without it. So I'll show you the exercise first for a beginner, and then we will proceed into the advanced. The exercise is a squat with high knees, okay? So with the chair, with your hands forward, you sit, come up, get your knees up as much as you can. Okay, make sure you don't lean forward. It's not about bringing your hands down and then getting your knees up. Your hands will be in line with your shoulders. You drive your knees as high as you can. Okay, I'll show this to you again. So, squat down on the chair, come up, drive your knees up. Once again, squat down, up, and drive your knees up. Now, if you are at an advanced level, you don't need the chair. Okay, and I'll show it to you sideways so you understand exactly how the motion of a squat would look like. So with your hands forward, you squat, come up, and drive it up again. Okay, again, squat down, up, and drive it up. Okay, same way, these exercises, we'll be doing at least 10 to 12 reps of this. Okay, see what suits you better. If you've not squat before or you had any kind of discomfort in your knees, make sure you're using the chair so that you have support and you have something to assist you through the workout. Alright, 10 to 12 reps team, let's go. And with that, now we come to the last section of our workout. Alright, this is where we are going to be stretching and cooling down the body. Alright, so before we go into the stretch, just relax. Alright, have a sip of water, wipe yourself off. Okay, this part is about cooling down. Just like how you would turn the engine of your car off after you finish driving, same way we got to get the body back into a zone where the heart rate is still under control. Alright, so for the stretches, we're going to target each and every aspect of the body and focus on getting a stretch at least for 2 to 3 seconds into those muscles. We'll start off from the neck, going all the way down to our calves, our ankle, and we'll call it off from there. Okay. So for the neck stretches, right, I want you to stand at ease. Place your hand on top of your head, very gently, without elevating your shoulder. Keep your hand straight and bend your neck towards one side. You will feel the stretch running down your neck from this corner. Hold that stretch for a few seconds and gently relax. Now for the other side, place your hand, tilt your neck down towards the other side. Gently hold that stretch, feel it running down your neck. Make sure you don't force the stretch into the body. The moment you feel slight of a stretch, just hold it right over there and relax. Place both your hands at the back of your head, gently tucking your chin in, applying a little bit of pressure from the back of your head, feeling the stretch in your neck and relax. Moving from the neck, we're now going to go and target the shoulder. So extend your arm, place the other arm exactly at the back of your elbow. Right? Don't let your shoulder come forward, make sure you stand straight, keep your shoulder in line with your body. Right? And applying pressure from the opposite arm, you will feel the stretch running down your shoulder muscle. Slowly stretch the other arm as well. Hold that stretch for 2 to 3 seconds. While you breathe normally, relax yourself and change. Now we'll focus on stretching the triceps. Make sure you take your hand back. Keep it in line. You don't need to hyperextend and press your arm in. Gently place the other hand on your elbow and applying pressure downwards, you will feel the stretch around in your tricep. Holding that stretch, then change to the other hand. Hold it for a few seconds and relax. And for the triceps, you'll now focus on stretching the bicep and your forearms. So take your hand forward, place the other hand on your palm. Okay. Keep your elbow straight and gently applying pressure on this region of your palm. Feel the stretch in your forearm and your bicep. Hold that stretch for a few seconds and then switch to the other arm in the same way. Exhale and relax. Alright, now I want you to take a stance a little bit wider than your hip width. Right? Reach as high as you can with your right hand and bend towards your left side. You will feel the stretch run down on the lateral side of your body. Exhale, come up straight and relax. Take your left hand up, stretch as high as you can, bend towards your right side. Once again, feeling a light stretch in the left side of the body. Exhale, come up straight and relax. Alright? Now, make sure you still have your chair with you. Okay? We're going to be focusing on stretching the hamstrings. So, stay seated on your chair. Extend your left leg forward. Alright? Now, keep your knee straight. Do not bend your knee. Make sure this leg stays straight. Okay? And when you're sitting, sit at a point not too far behind on the chair. Okay? Make sure you have enough space to move. Hold your knee and place your hand at the back of your knee. Slowly coming forward from your hip so that you feel the stretch down in your hamstring. And change. Take the next leg forward, hands down. Get your body forward. You will feel the stretch slowly coming to your hamstring. And relax. Now, come down on your mat. Alright, as you kneel down, come into the same position. If this is difficult, keep your knees flexed and sit in this position. Okay, from here, place your hand into the mat. Okay, now applying pressure into the mat, make sure you push down to get your back completely rounded. Push as hard as you can into the ground. Let your head be loose and leave it between your shoulders. Exhale, relax. Slowly arch your back and look up. Think about getting that curvature in your back and look as high as you can. Relax your ankle. Drop your hips as low as you can. Extend your arms completely forward. Sink your chest as low as you can to the mat. Coming all the way forward. Drop your hips down. Look up. Feel that stretch. Slowly transition into your lower back. And slowly lie down on the mat. Now, take your left leg up. Hold it at your ankle and slowly bring your leg closer. If this is difficult for you and you cannot do it, you can always use a towel. Grab that around your ankle, pull your left leg closer so that you feel the stretch in your quadricep. Hold it for a few seconds and change. Now switching to the other leg. And relax. Alright? Now to get up, make sure you roll onto one side, applying pressure, then sit up. Once again, just stand up. Alright? As you stand, a final stretch for the ankle. Okay? Reach down as low as you can. The leg that is in front, keep the knee straight. The leg that is at the back, you can bend that knee. Some of you may not be able to go as low as this point. You will be at this point, it's absolutely fine. Hold your calf or your ankle, whichever point you can reach, and pick your ankle up. You will feel the complete stretch in your calf and slowly you will feel it in your hamstring as well. Make sure you keep your back straight, do not round your back or you won't feel the stretch effectively. Change and switch to the other leg. In the same way, once you hold the point that you are comfortable at, flex your ankle, bring it closer to your body and relax. So yes, that brings us to the end of our strength and mobility session. Thank you so much for joining in. Alright, remember, exercising at a high intensity is not important. To keep your body moving is more healthy. Movement is the most important aspect to lead a healthy and fit lifestyle. So keep that activity going. However you move, it doesn't matter. Try to complete a few steps during the day, walk around, make sure you stretch. For those of you sitting at the desk and working, Alright, every 30 minutes, get up, move around, walk while you talk on the phone. Alright, every 1.5 hours, make sure you stretch. And most importantly, at any given time, stay hydrated and keep drinking as much as water as you can. Alright, this is me again, Rehyan, your coach. Take care, stay home, stay safe. See you soon.
Thank you, Rehyan, for sharing with us simple workouts to help us keep ourselves fit. And my friends, with that we come to an end of the Happy Hour Skills Upgrade. But remember, don't stop implementing or practicing all that we have learned this entire month. Do subscribe to our parish's YouTube channel and catch on all the workshops. A big thank you to our parish priest, Father Felix, and the entire parish team for their support. Andrea, Kimberly and Alan for the editing and the beautiful presentation of the videos. Maxim and Rohan for all their support, and let's not forget our professionals who took the time and effort to teach us all those important skills. A big thank you to all you, our dear parishioners, who tuned in and made this a wonderful experience. This is your host, John Elvis, signing off. It was an absolute pleasure and honor hosting the camp, celebrating our parish's 75 years of existence and bringing all the workshops to you. Do send in your feedback and suggestions to saintanthonysvakola@gmail.com. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. So, keep your mind and body fit and active. Be creative, indulge your taste buds, groom yourselves and keep on dancing. Till we meet again, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.